Hey guys, it is Casey. Smack my hands.
Every change has a reason. Baby, let it come to you.
Hey guys, it is Casey with Accidental Homeschoolers. If you are new to my channel, I'm a homeschooling mom of 2 and I'm a former teacher. I love sharing everything homeschooling, and I love encouraging other people who are homeschooling their children or who are thinking about it. And today I want to talk about YouTube, basically. So Jennifer from Family of 3 Homeschool tagged me in a small YouTuber channel tag, and she had a bunch of questions for me about YouTube and how I feel about it. I will also link Jennifer's channel below. She is a wonderful person. I have really loved getting to know her, and the funny thing is we've never met. We met. There goes my cat. It's cool outside. I have the windows open and the cats are just like, whoa, they're going crazy. So you'll probably hear a cat run through here again. But she is so sweet and we've become friends. We talk almost daily. We have a lot of the same interests. And if you haven't already checked out her channel, I think you should. And of course it's linked down below. So if you are not new, I had to take a few weeks off of YouTube because I just needed to spend time with my family. We were having a hard time getting started with school. Of course, we made this cross-country move and everything was good till I hit about, I think, 6 weeks of being here and, having to get new doctors, having to find where everything is, figuring out, where you're going to get your groceries and where you're going to wash your car, which is funny because we're living in a townhouse. There's not like a water spigot out front where we can like attach a hose. So we can't even wash our cars at our house. So having to find a place to get the car washed because here in the desert, it is dusty and your car gets disgusting, especially when it rains, which is very like infrequent. But lately, supposedly it's like a high rainfall year. So there's so much mud and dust and just everything's gross. But anyway, let's get started on answering Jennifer's questions. All right, question number 1. What made you want to start a YouTube channel? I thought about it for like a year and I was like, no, people will be mean. I was afraid of, sharing things about our life and then having people just be ugly. Because larger YouTube channels, people are just mean. I mean, I guess sitting at home, you're just like, oh, well, I'll just say something ugly. If there's like videos that I don't agree with or I just kind of don't like, I just don't respond. I don't say anything. I just move on. I don't watch the channel anymore. I think being ugly is just rude, and I have never like hit the thumbs down ever. And I'm always surprised when people do. Why even bother? Like, move on, like don't focus on negativity. But I was afraid of that. And so far, knock on wood, I haven't had that. Now I have disabled, ugly comments so that no one has to see that. And if somebody did leave a really nasty comment, I would delete it. But I was worried about that. I really just wanted to encourage other people with the things that I have learned. And I feel like I learned everything the hard way, and I'd like to help other people not fall into those holes of like, ugh, if I had only known this, then I wouldn't have done this. And and everybody's homeschool is different, but I like sharing my experience. That way, hopefully, maybe somebody learns from it and doesn't do that. And I've watched other homeschool YouTubers and I've learned some things from their experience because their life is different. The amount of children they have is different. The curriculum's different. Where they live is different. So I do learn a lot from other people. So I just feel, I'll add my experience as well as, encouragement. I do feel like that's one of my spiritual gifts is encouragement. And, that's just kind of what I like to do. Also, as a homeschool mom, you're kind of isolated, sort of. You know, you don't go to work, you don't have coworkers, you're not seeing other people most of the time. Yes, you go out, you see people at stores, your husband comes home, you talk to him, but you're a little more isolated socially. And it might sound weird, but talking to you guys, like literally I'm sitting in a room talking to a camera, but I truly do feel like I'm talking to you and I'm sharing those things. And when you guys add comments, you know, we're having a conversation, because it's a little easier to reach people this way than, you know, to meet lots of people and you're having like a gazillion conversations like on the phone or text. So it's just kind of a really good creative outlet, plus like an intellectual outlet. I get to talk a lot, so I do these I think I film a few times a week. But yeah, I just kind of like it. Question number 2, what is the video that you're most proud of? So this is kind of like a funny thing. So 6 months ago, I made a video just reviewing how I felt about my new Epson EcoTake printer. And nothing happened with that video for a couple months, and then all of a sudden it just went crazy. I had no idea that currently right now it would have 10,000 views on it, which that's a lot. Like, that's the video that has the most views. And I was looking back and I was like, well, I wasn't really like super proud of it. I was just telling how I felt about it, and I currently still feel the same way about this printer. I think it's still amazing. I still haven't had to fill up the ink tank, but I mean, I'm kind of proud that, you know, something did that well, but at the same time, like, that wasn't like the creative side of me that, you know, truly enjoyed making that video. I really love making videos about what we're doing and our hikes and, you know, our nature study days and things like that. And those don't do very well, like, according to YouTube. But honestly, I make those for us, and I make those for my family who doesn't live here so that they can see what's going on. My mother-in-law watches every single video, and you know, she's not a homeschool mom, but she supports me and watches every single video, and I really appreciate that. Thank you. But yeah, I enjoy making those more because I feel like they're more creative. And then there's the other side where I sit here and I talk to you guys and I tell you about certain stuff, and you know, that is fun too, but I truly love those. Number 3, do you struggle with social media? Yes, because it's almost non-existent for me. I know that to help promote your channel, you should be doing, you know, Instagram and Facebook. I don't have Facebook. I have Instagram, but I don't do a very good job with it because I feel like this is my outlet, and the rest of my time is spent with my family and homeschooling my son and, you know, managing my baby and just loving on my kids, and that's just one more thing. Like, this is not my job. This is like my hobby. So I don't do a very good job on it. I share when I can, and you know, but I also know that there's people on YouTube who don't look at Instagram, and there's people on Instagram who don't look at YouTube. So I've never made a reel. I make videos. Like, I don't, maybe I will, I don't know, but I like doing this. Number 4, what content creator inspires you the most? I haven't thought about this question yet. There's so many, and for different reasons. Like, I like watching channels of people who are living off the grid, or who their whole family is traveling in an RV all over the country. Different homeschool moms that have larger channels. Christy at One Blessed Mess shares a lot of like raw, from the heart. You can tell she cares, and I do enjoy that. I do watch Ashley on Grace and Grit because she tells the truth. We have a lot of the same views, and she's dealt with a lot of ugly social media and comments on YouTube, and I have really enjoyed watching the way that she handles it. Probably not for you guys, but like as a content creator, as a YouTuber, like she's setting a very good example, and I appreciate that. Who else do I like? Oh, Rachel with 7 and All. Her life just fascinates me because she lives in Southeast Asia with her kids and like her extended family, and she's homeschooling, and how their life is different. Like I enjoy that. I think from like a psychological standpoint, anybody whose life is different than mine, I really do enjoy. Number 5, what frustrates you about other content creators? I think it's people that don't just show how it is. Maybe they're making up reality, or people who use clickbait. Like that frustrates me so much because, you know, I'm looking at it going, oh, that's something I want to see, and then you watch the whole video and you're like, that had nothing to do with what I thought it was gonna have. That's frustrating. I don't necessarily care about views. This is just a hobby, and I don't ever intend to mislead anyone. This is just us, and if it never goes anywhere, that's fine, because now I have like documentation about everything I went through, especially when my kids are adults, and you know, things that we've been doing. And if nobody wants to watch it, well, that's fine, we'll watch it. Number 6, what frustrates you about your content? Probably that I can't share more, that I don't have, you know, a million more hours in a day to, you know, do more than 2 videos a week. You know, I would like to do that more because I enjoy making videos. I actually enjoy editing, you know, but I just don't have that kind of time, and my daughter's so young that she's into everything, and you know, I don't have that kind of time. So I guess that's what frustrates me. Number 7, what motivates you to make content? I guess that's the same as number 1. You guys, honestly. You know, when I first started homeschooling, there really wasn't, and honestly, I didn't know of YouTube as like a resource. There really wasn't anyone that helped me. I just jumped in and did it, and here I am. So I guess just helping you guys. And if not, you know, if you already know these things, because it's not rocket science, you figure it out as you go, and every year is different. You know, it's affirming to hear other people say things that you think, where you're like, is it normal to be frustrated with your child every single day? Yes, because your mom and your teacher, and you know, sometimes your kids get frustrated with you on, hey, clean your room, you made this mess, hey, you missed this math problem, let's fix it. You know, come on, get busy, let's get going, we got a lot to do today, hurry up, put your shoes on. Like that can be frustrating to your kids too. So yeah, hopefully in this video you learned a little bit more about me. I tried to, you know, share as much as I could. If you like this video, please hit the like button, and if you're not already subscribed, please do, and hit the little bell so you know when a new video is uploaded. I really do try to do Mondays and Thursdays. Sometimes I might have to miss one because things happened in our lives, but if you hit the bell, then you always know when there's a new video. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.
Every change has a reason.